Trading the markets, whether it's crypto, stocks, or Forex, is actually a little bit harder than most people believe it is, particularly if you don't have a strategy. So if you're the type of person which is just trading willy-nilly, just going in for all different kinds of reasons, with all different sizes of amounts per trade, you're going to struggle. You're going to struggle a lot. What you need is a nice, consistent strategy. One that a lot of people all over the world use in different markets is the MACD. That is what we're looking at today. You're going to see something which will give you over 85% profitable trades. So what we've got here, as I say, we've got the yellow line. This is the 120-day moving average. And this blue line that you see here, this is the 3-day EMA, exponential moving average. And the reason for this is every time that the prices come below the 120-day, we really want to cut out of the market, but we do not want to do it on the close, because if we did that, we'd be cutting out here, we'd be back in here, we'd be out here, and you're just going to be in and out the market all the time. It's going to be far too choppy. So rather than just saying, look, if it closes below XYZ, then we're going to be out, it's much better to do it with something like an exponential moving average, because you can cleanly exit and cleanly go back in again when it rises back above. Also, if we come across here, you'll see where it did close down below, yet then soon turned around and went back up again. So you don't want to have to sort of get out and in. You know, the exponential moving average never went under in this case, so that would have just kept you in the trade all the way. And obviously, the less trades that you can make, the better, because of fees on the exchanges, and we're going to take a look at that towards the end of the video. Plus also we're going to be taking a look at just how much you'd have made if you just went all in at the beginning, at the start of the year, and then just sold off today, versus actually trading this MACD strategy, so that we know if we're actually making money doing these trades or if we're just wasting our time. And the second part of this strategy for buying and selling, we are going to be using the MACD. And what we want to do is just crossovers. We're not going to be looking at divergence here, just solely the crossovers. So every time it crosses over, as you can see right here, this would be the selling point. And every single time that it crosses over at the bottom there, this is where we're going to be buying in. Now, if it crosses over, which you would think would be a buy, but it's crossing over up the top here. Can we see that happen somewhere? Maybe around here. That does not count. So the crossing over to buy needs to be underneath this zero line. So as you can see, the side here on the MACD, as it gets to zero, the crosses over below the zero is what counts for the buy, and the crosses over above the zero is what you need for a sell. Basically, we're going in with 50% of whatever we have left in USD. We're going to start with $10,000. So the first time, you know, that we either hit one of these bottom crosses over on the MACD, or as we come up through the 120-day moving average, we're going to be buying 50% of what we've got, and then using the other 50% when the other one is triggered. And every single time that we sell on the MACD crossing over up above, we're actually only going to be selling 15% of whatever that we've got. But when it comes underneath the 120-day moving average, that is where we want to liquidate, get completely out of the market, because we don't want to get dragged down as the market continues down, as it is right here for AMD. We don't want to be trading any of that. So as soon as it drops down below, we're liquidated out into cash. So I'm sure you will agree, pretty simple rules there, just using a simple moving average and also the MACD. So let's get in now and check it out for AMD and Engine. Let's see how we got on. So this chart you can see here is AMD about a year ago. We're going from the 15th of June 2021. Well, that's what it is today. This is June 2020. We just bought in there. You can see we had a crossover on the MACD. And now AMD is starting to go up now. We're already now into August time. We're still in, haven't actually taken any profit. There you go. So we just took our first profit there as we had a MACD crossover. As you can see, there's quite a bit of distance between the two. So we've done quite well on that trade. But that is, as I say, that is only 15% taken out. Whereas, can we get some more out? There we go. We just bought in again. So we came below the zero line on the MACD, and we've just bought in some more. sold some off again, just another 15%. Okay, so there we are for AMD. That is how the trades went there. We're now going to be switching over to Engine Coin instead. And again, starting off here with Engine on the 15th of June 2020. You see, still not in a trade yet. The market's still coming down. Possibly we're going to cross over soon. There we go. So we just crossed over and got our first buy into the market for Engine. Market's starting to go up now a little bit. Now, cryptocurrencies should be a bit more volatile than stocks, so we're probably going to make more money trading this than we did with AMD. And yeah, still looking good. So we've taken some minor, tiny little bit of profit there, just a 15%, not much price movement. Bought in with a second lot. And we're still moving up. Oh dear, we've just been liquidated. Not looking so good after all. Obviously, crypto is pretty volatile. And here we go. So we're still underneath, which means we're not making any trades all the time that we are under that 120-day moving average. And the beauty of something like this is, of course, that you don't have to sit there all day at your desk. All you need to do is come in every single morning, check the charts to see, if the MACD is crossed over or if the EMA has crossed beneath the 120-day moving average. You could do this on multiple coins, and it's a very simple strategy to implement into your life. If you're very busy working all of the time, definitely something that you could do. And there we go. So that is the start of January 2021. You see Engine really starting to pick up now. It's exploded. We've taken some nice profits there for once now. And yeah, we had a bit of a ropey period. We weren't doing too well. But now everything seems to be looking much better. In fact, if I just open this up, you should be able to see the profit and loss over here stacking up as it goes through over time. Here we go. That MACD really stretching up now, taking some profit there on the crossover. And let's see if we can take any more profit. And that is it. That is where we are. That's where we ended up today. So we're actually got a profit here of 358%. So let's just check what we had with AMD over here. This is AMD. So AMD managed to make 30% over the 12-month period, which, if you're trading S&P 500 or whatever, which normally does, they reckon about 10% per year. Just trading AMD using this MACD strategy, you've outperformed the Dow Jones S&P 500. You've got more than that 10% per year. So a great strategy, definitely works, no doubt about that. And on cryptocurrencies, clearly you're going to make even more. You're making 300% gains. Both of this is Engine against Tether, so USDT, USD, US dollars for you non-crypto folk, and AMD obviously also traded against US dollars. So that means that these gains down here are both US dollars. So we've made out of 10,000 that we started with. You can see here under properties. So we started out with $10,000. We've now then made an additional $35,000. Okay, $35,000 made there, 75% profitable trades, looking pretty good out of our $10,000. And on this one, we just made $3,000 out of our $10,000. But with 88.89% profitability. So for stocks, definitely some seriously good profits there. Only 9 closed trades. Over here we had 12 closed trades. And that's it. That is the beautiful thing with such a simple MACD strategy traded on the daily. Just the fact that you can just do like one trade per month, as long as you keep an eye on it so that you're getting in and out at the right times. you could trade this quite successfully manually, just trading each day, checking the charts. But what would happen if you were to do this maybe on a lower time frame, if you wanted to day trade or maybe use a scalping trade on the 1 minute chart? Let's find out. So here we are with Engine. We've got 358% gains now. If we change from a daily chart, let's move it down to maybe a 4-hour chart. Let's see if that does us any better. So we're going from 358 down to 199. So we've lost a lot. Now let's just check here that we're still actually got the same. This is the 6th June the 15th, 2020. Nothing's changed there, but now we're only making 200%. Let's see what it's like on the hourly. Yeah, hourly now we're just down to 45%, so that's not looking too good. Go down to the 15. Now we've only made 6% an entire year. 6% trading crypto. I think we definitely would have been better just holding it. Let's just do it up even more. Let's go to the weekly, and on the weekly we're making 0 because there's just no trades whatsoever. So you can clearly see here the daily is definitely going to be the sweet spot. And now the moment of truth. Are we wasting our time trading using this strategy, or would we be better off just buying in and holding long term? So let's just check now. We're on AMD, and the price on the 15th is going to be, if we have a look here, you can see the figures at the top there. So we're looking for the close. That is 54.68. So let's go down now, get this, and we want our $10,000 invested, and we're just going to go all in at that price. Oh, not times, sorry, 10,000 divided by 54.68. That's going to give us about 182 shares in AMD, and we'll come through to the current price today, which is 88.55. So now we're going to times these by the current price, 81.54, is it? 81.54? Yeah, 81.55. What am I on about? There we go. Times it by that. So that gives us 14,914. So if we add on our original investment, the 10,000 to our profit here, that means we'd have 13,024. So in this instance, it definitely looks like we'd have been better off just holding the coins or holding the stocks. So I won't be adding it into our site, Mutual Ninja, as one of the strategies, although it is clearly a profitable strategy. If it can't beat just holding the actual stock or the cryptocurrency, then I don't really see it being all that beneficial whatsoever. However, saying that, both of these AMD and Engine have clearly been going up because of the bull run in the cryptocurrency markets with Bitcoin. So possibly that could be why we'd have been better off just holding in this instance. Maybe if we were to look at previous years of data, like back in when the markets weren't doing so well and it was more bearish, maybe in those cases we'd be making a lot more money. Let's check it out. So what I've done here is I've changed the date from 2020 down to 2018. So we're going to try and start this now at the beginning of when everything started to go a bit pear-shaped in the crypto markets. And so we're starting, this chart actually doesn't go back as far as we need it to. So it only begins on the 19th of November. Everything's a bit bearish there by the looks of it. So we had our first buy here on the 16th of May. And you can see that even though we're going all the way back in that bull run, we're still somehow only making 15,000. So obviously we've still got our 10 grand on top of that. So that would be 25,000 altogether that you end up with. So I wonder if we can beat that 10,000. So where's the price where we first would have gone in? 0.0221. So if we'd gone in at the earliest possible divided by 0.221, that would have given us what is that, almost 500,000 Engine coin. And here we are today. So now it's currently 140. So times 140 is going to be giving you $633,000. Yep, $633,000 if you just put 10,000 in Engine Coin when it first began, rather than waiting all of this time. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. So trading or just long-term holding and investing, if you are in crypto right now and you're a little bit phased by the way that the market's gone down, just take a look at this and bear in mind you're going to be much better off on the whole rather than trying to trade your crypto all the time. Maybe it's better just to hold. But hey, you know what? I really don't want to leave you on a downer there with the MACD strategy not really quite working out. I don't want you to feel that you've wasted your time on this video. So here is what is currently the best strategy that I've worked out so far. This is called the Mutu Crypto Ninja strategy. You can trade it, actually automate it with our bot over on our site, mutu.ninja. There'll be a link for that below if you haven't already found out about it. So this is Engine, and I want to be doing this using the exact same as what we just were. So if I come over here and just check the date, so here we are, this is 2018 that we're testing this, and from January the 15th, day the 15th, yeah, and this is it. This is what you would get using the Crypto Ninja strategy. So it's $8.7 million. 8.7 million. Now if you just hold, if you just had your $10,000 and you held them, I think it was about 600,000, which was pretty good, I'm sure you, but not as good as 8.7 million, and also a lot better, certainly a lot better than what you'd get with the MACD strategy. There you have it. You can actually beat the markets and make more money by trading if you have the right strategy and you're doing that strategy consistently. Just so happens that the MACD strategy, just going on MACD crossovers, doesn't really work out all that well. But anyway, that is it for this video. If you do have any ideas yourself for different strategies and maybe you don't know how to actually backtest it yourself, do let me know in the comments down below, and maybe I'll test that in the next video and try out your idea. And maybe if it's good, we might actually add that into our site as well. So then you can use our bot to actually automate that and trade it for yourself if it is a good strategy. Plus, if you actually want to know how to do it yourself, how to do this back testing and the coding, again, do let me know in the comments down below, and I may just do a video on that to let you know. Anyway, that is it for this video. I'll see you again in the next.